because of the mass you have moving through the water, your arms are very inefficient. So even with doing this, try to move around with your fins. And that's actually why we use the fins, with the fins on just now.
Yeah.
I want you to get used to moving around with your fins. Also, don't try to take big duck steps to get these things. I want you to scoop your feet. So like I don't even pick my feet up. I just kind of slide them across the bottom. All right? As opposed to doing a big fish kind of thing. All right. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right. So scoop your feet. Walk backwards if you need to. Usually scooting your feet works pretty well. Try to not use your arms for propulsion, maybe a little bit of turning. And I'm intentionally missing you with the rock a bit, just to get you kind of taken. Get kind of used to moving around. Everybody relax. Having this time? Okay. So the next skill we're going to do is one of the most important skills to do with diving, buoyancy control. So far, we've been kneeling on the bottom. We're being held down by the weight of the RBC. Okay?
Yeah.
That's all the air is out, and we're kind of crawling around on the bottom like a crab so far.
Yeah.
The other buoyancy we did when we first got in, our BCs were fully inflated, and that was positive buoyancy. That's like floating on the surface like a boat. But that's not what a diver wants to be. A diver wants to be more like a submarine. He wants to go through the water depth, like at the depth he wants to be at. And this is where the cool part of diving comes in, where you're controlling your depth. Something I want you to be aware of is just, now you may have friends that have been diving for 30 years, and they're going to try to take you under their wings and say, all right, I'll show you how to really dive now. We're going to do it together. Doesn't mean, just because they're willing to help you, it doesn't mean they're a good diver. So just keep that in the back of your mind. I've had a lot of divers that have, like, by their certification levels and their amount of dives and the years they've been diving, they should be expert divers. Once you get in the water, they barely know how to do it. So just don't assume somebody who's been doing it for a long time has been doing it right. All right? Kind of keep that in the back of your mind. All right. So the way this skill is going to work, and I'll demonstrate this for you, is I'm going to go lay face down on the bottom, and I'm going to take a deep breath, and I'm going to see what happens. Nothing's probably going to happen. What I'll do then is I'm going to put a couple of small bursts of air into my VC, and then take another breath. So our VC is our force buoyancy adjustment. Our lungs are our fine tune buoyancy adjustment. What I'm looking for is when I take a deep breath of air, I pivot up on my fin tips. When I exhale, I pivot down on my fin tips. So just by breathing, now I'm not pushing off the bottom. All I'm doing is taking a deep breath, and when I get my VC adjusted properly, I pivot up and down just by taking a deep breath. And that's a start of neutral buoyancy. Now on a real dive, you're not going to go lay face down on the bottom of the coral and do that. what you're going to do is you're going to deflate your BC to start your descent. When you see the bottom coming, you're going to inflate to find that deeper point. But this is the hardest skill to learn, but it's also the most important skill. It's, you know, let's say we're teaching you, you know, how to do carpentry. Well, this is how to walk to the job site. So, all right, so much more important than anything else. But it takes practice, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down and demonstrate it, and then I'll say, all right, it's your turn. You can always take it. So I'm going to stretch my legs face down, stretch my legs out, point my toes away from it. on the bottom, harming the delicate aquatic life. You're not floating up higher than you want to be. You're maintaining mid-water. I don't know if you noticed my body position during that, but towards the end, I was staying perfectly horizontal, maybe slightly head up, and my fins were up. I was keeping my fins off the bottom as well, doing what's called a frog kick. So the new kick for divers is a flutter kick, where you're keeping your legs straight and pointing with and kicking with your thighs. An advanced kick is the frog kick, where you're really kind of doing that, but it's not putting all the force down to stir up the bottom if you're close to the bottom and kick the bottom. So what I want you to do now is swim a couple of laps, staying mid-water, back and forth. So you can swim all the way to the end of the pool now. Swim, try to maintain your depth. Now it's a little hard because we don't have a lot of water to play with. We're in shallow water here. So try to maintain mid-water. Now remember to use your legs. I use my legs and fins to kick, also mostly to turn. Maybe 5 turns I'll do with my hands. For the most part during my dive, here, I'll put them in my waist belt or something like that. Your hands aren't doing a lot of help at all. They're just kind of making you wider through the water and turning more heavy. So I'll lead you through the first time, and I'll do a couple of kicks during my lead through, and then when we come back, I'm just going to tell you to go, and I'll just follow you and watch it. All right, y'all feel good with that?